Last time on Diana Games Through Time, we looked at Outlast 2 for Windows 10. This game had Diana exploring a creepy town as a journalist armed with only a video camera. The game made you feel claustrophobic as the places you could go were limited while you ran away from members of a creepy deranged cult. The next game though is bright and open world with the largest map Diana has ever explored. Welcome to another episode of Diana Games Through Time. In this series, Diana will play a PC game from each year starting in 1978, moving forward to modern times as we watch the graphics and complexity of the games evolve year by year. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Crew 2 for Windows 10. This game will let Diana freely drive or fly around a massive map of the US spanning over 5,000 kilometers squared. Will Diana manage to come first in any of the challenges she tries? Keep watching to find out. So here you are with the Crew 2. This game has a massive map to explore, but before we even get to that, let's get you to choose a car that you'll use to explore the world.
Okay, another car game.
Yeah, it's been a while. The last one was Driver San Francisco. You remember that one where you were going from body to body and stuff?
Oh, yeah, that was interesting, actually.
Yeah. So
does this have a storyline to it, or...?
Okay, the Crew 1 had a storyline. This one doesn't really have a storyline because people feel a car game shouldn't really have a storyline to it. This is more of a car
Everything
PG.
should have a storyline to it.
It's more open.
Life has a storyline to it.
Well, there's... I guess you could say there's sort of a story of, you start off with not many cars and stuff and you build up and you get into more events and stuff, but it's not really a storyline. It's just the bare minimum. What you've got here is a collection of different car manufacturers. They also make other things as well, other than cars, like boats and planes and hovercraft and that kind of thing. So what is a car manufacturer or something here that that you'd feel comfortable driving? And there's like Ford, there's Mitsubishi.
Well, I drive a Mitsubishi, so you know what? Let's do Mitsubishi.
Okay.
I know there's all these Mercedes and BMW and that, but hey, I drive a Mitsubishi. I'm going to choose Mitsubishi.
Okay. That's not product placement, by the way. So there's...
No, it's not actually.
There's a Mitsubishi 3000 GT from 1994.
It's got a spoiler on the back. I like spoilers. My car doesn't have a spoiler.
So there you go. Is that the kind of car... And what do you think of the graphics? I mean, sadly, it is quite low resolution for this series, but in 4K good. It doesn't look too bad.
It almost looks like a car ad. I mean, it's pretty good at graphics.
So that car would cost you $325,000. You've currently got $480,000.
It's ridiculous for a Mitsubishi.
So the top speed...
You'd expect a bloomin' Porsche or Mercedes or something.
It is
sort
a
of cost
sporty
that.
Mitsubishi though. It's not like your typical.
Wow.
250k is the top speed. You can go have a look at some other Mitsubishis here. You've got this one, the Ellipse. This one will cost $317,000. You used to be a Ford driver, I remember.
I used to before I got my car.
So they've got here the Ford Focus. That almost looks like a kind of car that you drive. Actually, that one's a lot cheaper, $125,000. $142,000.
This is ridiculous. Who puts the prices on these cars? Who pays for these cars at these prices? This isn't realistic.
Oh, it's a bit odd, I must admit. The price
very
is a
odd.
bit odd. BMW, let's see a BMW.
Well...
250.
And the other one was 400 and something.
You wanted to see like a Ferrari or something, like a fancier car. Oh, that's an old-fashioned one. That's a 1971 Ferrari. There you go.
And they want $500,000 for that?
There's a 2014 one. That one's $1 million. Have you ever seen a fancy Ford car? That's a Ford GT 2017.
Wow.
You didn't
Almost
think
$1 million, no.
Ford made cars like that. Anyway,
No, I didn't.
One more, Lamborghinis. There you go. You want a Mitsubishi.
Yeah. A Red Bull? That's a drink.
Formula One cars, in case you
I could
didn't know.
imagine they make planes because Red Bull is supposed to give you wings, but,
Okay.
I don't like those ones with all writing on them.
Yeah.
They're all
so
messy
really,
and cluttered.
the Mitsubishi ones that you'd be looking at would be either
Do you know
this
what?
one
I'll get
or
that one.
that other one with the
No.
spoiler you said you like.
The other one has a spoiler too.
Oh yeah, I
Little
didn't
mini
notice
one.
that. Okay, so the Mitsubishi Eclipse from 1999. So I chose for you. You always say you want to be a female. This gives you the option to be a female.
Good.
There you go. So you are a female here. So here is the car. Oh, so you can look at the cars like this instead of just in that screen. If you want to have a walk around them and see different cars like that.
Yeah, I like this. Oh, what's it got on it?
What?
Got some sort of a bump on the bonnet. What's it hiding under there? It's almost like somebody closed the bonnet with something in there.
And it lumped up.
Yeah, and it lumped up.
That is some
That looks a bit
style.
abnormal.
Okay, well that is a style that is used.
I
And
don't know about that.
yeah, well that's a car you chose. You haven't bought it yet, but you're about to. And here's some other cars that are just on display. They're not Mitsubishis, they're just some other ones that in case you're interested. Walk over now to the Mitsubishi, so just use W basically and make your way to it. Okay, so just press enter.
Where's enter?
Enter over there. Okay, so here you get to pick the colours. So there's a few different colour options here. Have a look, put your cursor on each colour and just see which one you like best.
Silver.
Silver?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So pick silver. And now you can buy it.
Okay. There's my money going down.
Okay, so move the mouse around. Don't drive yet. Just move the mouse around. Do you know what city you're currently in?
No, I don't. Somewhere in America.
Yeah, somewhere in America. I'll just give you a clue. You've been in this city before. Not in real life, but in a game before. Over there, that is the Space Needle. It opened back in 1962.
Is this in Seattle?
Yeah, you're in Seattle. That building over there, the Space Needle, it's currently used as an observation deck and revolving restaurant. And the last time you were in Seattle was back in 1985 in the game at the Great American Cross Country Road Race. And you had a challenge back then. The challenge was to drive from Seattle in the top corner of the map all the way to the bottom corner, which is Miami.
I think this is going to be a little bit more realistic.
That was ultra basic.
You could have been anywhere.
Yeah, it was ultra basic with the 2D road to drive across, and the cities were represented as backgrounds. They were just a little background.
That was a photo, wasn't it, that it just cut?
No, that was not a photo. That was actually your car. So you can actually get a good look at your car like this to see what it looks like.
The graphics are pretty good.
The graphics of the car is good, but the graphics around would just be considered, okay, standard for a game.
I like the reflection on the car too. The metallic paint.
Anyway,
it's really good.
Have a little drive and just have a little look around this city. Don't use the mouse now. Just use the keyboard.
Oh, just...
And just...
Oh, wait a sec. So, as in...
Was keys. Let's say you want to go right. How would you go right?
S.
S.
Oh no, reverse.
You'd go D.
D.
Yeah. Let's have a little look at this city. Tell me how alive you think it feels. So you're currently in Seattle.
Sorry. Oh, I avoided him.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty
so
good for me. Going right.
Go right, yep.
Oh, you have to keep pressing forward as you're going right.
Of course, just like you have to have your foot on the accelerator
Oh, no.
as you drive your car.
I know.
Anyway, what do you think of the graphics and how alive it feels? Remember, you're now in 2018.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's really like, I really feel like, that I'm really driving.
And this is Seattle. You'll see a lot of the buildings are like real buildings that you'd find in Seattle. Not all of them, but a lot of them to give you that feeling of, hey, I'm in Seattle. And it feels quite big too.
Yep.
Now, if you think this is big...
Am I driving fast? Because I felt fast.
Yeah, we'll stop there.
Did you see that he did a handstand in front of me?
One thing to note,
star jump,
though, is this is a city. Does it feel that alive?
No, it doesn't actually. There's not a lot of people.
It feels dull.
Yeah.
It feels quite like...
It needs more people. Maybe it's a coronavirus. Maybe it's during lockdown.
That was a good excuse. But the reason being is this is a car game. And
but this is 2018, so they didn't have that back then. So
I want to show you something. Here you can see a live map. There's where your car is, right? And this is live. It's like Google Maps, but it's moving around.
This feels like I'm looking at Google Maps.
Yeah, I know. You can also look in 3D at the city that you're currently in, and this is Seattle, and you can see the Space Needle over there.
Is that really what Seattle would look like with this beautiful harbour where the boats are? And
this is
the river there, the mountains.
This is the right scenery.
Reminds me of Tassie. Because Tassie has all the mountains.
Yeah, it has all the mountains
as
behind it. Yeah,
wow.
This is Seattle. This is where it's based.
I love that movie, Sleepless in Seattle. That was good.
I've never seen that. Do you think that the city overall, compared to a game like Grand Theft Auto, though, it does look a bit small compared to Grand Theft Auto's representation of their city?
It is.
It looks small, hey?
It is, yeah.
But do you want to know why it's small?
Why?
Because the city, Seattle, isn't where this game is set.
Where is it set?
So
this isn't Seattle, but you said Seattle.
It's Seattle. It even says Seattle there, but I'm about to blow your mind. What? Grand Theft Auto 5, where was that set?
New York.
in LA, Los Angeles.
Okay.
They called
It's
it
even a
Los
plane
Santos.
taking off.
Yeah, so it was set in That's another real player, by the way, driving around.
Oh, that's a real player
That's a
now.
real player, yeah, right now driving around.
Actually playing
They're
now.
in a plane and they've decided that they'll go flying over that way towards the mountains.
No way.
Up towards Canada.
How are we doing this back in 2018?
We just got to ignore the fact that there are online people. So this game hasn't really changed much since there's a bit of an exception here, but it is an online game and they do add features and stuff to it.
So I'm playing an online game from 2018, but it's current time now.
But people are currently playing it now. It hasn't been discontinued. This is a game that's still popular and is played. But anyway, the point being here, it was set in Los Angeles. Do you remember where Driver San Francisco was set? What city?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Do you remember where Vice City was set? In Miami. All these different cities.
I was going to say Vice City.
Oh, it's getting cloudy now. Just to note that Seattle is generally a very cloudy city. It is often overcast. Now,
similar to where we
now
live.
there's Seattle. Now look at where else you can go. You can also drive all around Seattle in all this wilderness. Look at the farm down there. And there's another city here called Sacramento.
Right.
Oh, so it's got Seattle, it's got Sacramento. Oh, and look, all these north coast here, some little towns.
Yes.
And it just so happens to
the
have
Golden Gate Bridge.
which is in what game? What city, sorry?
Oh, what's that in again?
San Francisco.
Yeah.
So here you've got... And do you recognise any of the buildings in San Francisco?
That pointy one.
Transamerica Pyramid.
There we go.
So this is a game that has San Francisco in it. And it's got Seattle in it. Remember Grand Theft Auto 5? Oh, it's got Los Angeles in it too. It's got Las Vegas in it, and it also happens to have Miami in it, which is where, remember that game where you go across the bridge, there was those islands, those little rich houses
I remember
and stuff?
that, and I was looking for those secret things.
Vice City. Yeah, it's got
I found one.
Yeah.
Next to the water, and you thought, I didn't even know that one was there.
Yeah, so it's got Miami in it. This city over here, which is all beachside based and stuff.
Wow.
It also happens to have, you know that city, New York City?
Yes.
It's also got New York City. And what do you notice here? You'll probably recognise the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
And what else do they have in New York?
This is a field day for you, isn't it? You love your cities. Philip's got an obsession with cities. He loves his cities.
But just noting here,
I just love peace and quiet.
it's also got Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
It's also got Chicago. It's also got St. Louis.
Oh,
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
And the Gateway
at
Arch.
the fair.
Now-
Don't tell me the lights are shining any place but there.
Now, have you just realised
We
how
can
big...
dance the good
Let's continue now. This is the map.
You will be my Tootsie Whoopsie.
So what is the map?
If you will meet me in St. Louis, meet me at the fair.
We've
My
got a lot
mum used to
cover.
listen.
We've got a lot to cover in this video.
Oh, you should listen
You can
to
see
this.
how much to cover. Do you recognise your geography? What is this? It is the whole of the USA. You don't have Canada at the top, so
Yeah.
you can't go up to Toronto and that kind of thing. You can't go down here to Mexico, but it's the whole of the USA.
Okay.
You can go on boats, you can go on planes, you can go everywhere. I'm sure you remember that game where you had to drive in Seattle, from Seattle to Miami at the other end.
To right to
And
the
do you know
other
how
side.
far you got? You got to Salt Lake City over here.
Okay, yeah.
So today I'm going to get you to drive from Seattle to Salt Lake City.
Oh, okay.
Not all the way to Miami, because it can take a good hour or more to go across the whole map.
But I have to navigate. Can I have a GPS in my car?
I shall give you a GPS, so don't worry about that. So here is Salt Lake City. This is where you're going to be going, and I'm just going to get you here to travel to Salt Lake City. And let's just get a feeling for how big this map is, and then later on, I'll get you to do some Demolition Derby, different events and stuff that you can do within this game. But for now, let's just explore the open world for a bit, because I know you love doing that, and this is the perfect game to do that in. So you can see above you, what do you see? These little blue lines.
Is that my
is your
GPS?
GPS. So it's kind of like a heads-up display. You can see exactly where to go. So what do you think about just the size? And you haven't even left Seattle yet. And, I mean, you're driving right through Seattle. It's
and I was
fast.
driving on the wrong side of the road, wasn't
So you just went through a speed trap.
Oh,
Which,
no.
that's a good thing. Your goal is to drive as fast as possible through it. Try and drive 240 through it, and you drove about 164 through it.
Oh.
So that's just a little game challenge, and people set their records. They'll drive really fast along that stretch of road and see how fast they can go. So see how they can add to an open world game little challenges like that.
Yep.
So right now, you're leaving Seattle.
Where's the both gone.
It's there, but you're...
That's okay.
Oh, wait, there's a
Can
little
I
gap.
get in? Oh!
Yeah. Okay, I might take over and just get you on the right road. But while I do take over and start driving you towards
You
Salt
can't
Lake
even
City-
drive on the grass.
Yeah, you can drive.
I've got mud on my windscreen here.
Yeah, it certainly goes up.
The camera, anyway.
Okay, so I'm just going to drive because I think you wanted to say something.
I did. I wanted to say that I don't know whether many people have heard about Nielsen, the company. It's a very reputable market research company, and they're actually currently looking for new panelists to join, particularly younger people aged 15 plus. I'm currently a member of their mobile and computer panel, and a couple of their other panels actually as well, and I have my computer and my mobile both signed up. The more devices you have signed up, the more incentive you receive. So if you live in Australia and you want to help mould the future of the online world and improve the products and services you use, as well as receiving incentives that really do add up each week, please see my pinned comment in the comments section, and I'll have the link there for you to join.
Do note that anyone who does join through the link, you do help us out because we get a little incentive from that.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be part of it if I didn't think it was good.
Okay, well, continue on driving now. I took over for a little while you chatted, but now it's up to you to kick on. Look at where you are now. How diverse and different is this to where you were before? You were in a city before, and now what are you in?
I am in a foresty
Very
area.
foresty,
But
isn't
it's
it?
got like a main road there.
Yeah. It's the highway.
It's a
leading-
highway in a
Yeah.
forest. GPS companies, take note of this. What a fantastic way. You're not being distracted. You're not looking at your dash cam thing or your mobile, which you're not meant to be looking at in the car anyway. GPS companies, take note. This is how we want the future of GPS navigation. This is very easy. Yes,
You like
very
it.
easy
You haven't
to
had
follow.
any problems. Like, look down. There is a normal GPS there that you can follow.
No,
at the bottom.
who wants a normal GPS when you got this?
So
This
you
is
know that
great.
there's a corner coming up now,
Yeah,
don't you?
I do. I love this.
So this is the best
Look, I'm
GPS.
even driving better with this. This GPS actually even improves your driving. I like
This is
it.
not an ad for Mitsubishi, by the way, the Eclipses that come with GPSs that do this. They don't do this, okay? Just so you know.
I wish they did. I tell you what, if a GPS company comes up with this is my type of GPS. I'd be buying it.
Yeah, okay.
Ah! Oh!
So what country are you in?
Yeah, I know, I keep forgetting. It's very hard to drive on the left side of the road when you're so used to driving on the right.
How many more kilometres are you from your destination?
42?
42 kilometres. Are you amazed? Now, the distance you're travelling on the map really isn't that much of the map. It's not that far
No,
that you're
it's
travelling,
not.
and it's so far to go. And you've got dynamic weather, all these different areas of the map.
I
and
like the dynamic weather. Really, look at the water, the
Yeah.
tread.
How
The
it's
tyres are
changed.
leaving. Yeah.
Now, here's a
Wow.
little. Now that take your hands off the keyboard.
Oh,
So you
I
can
just became a
also-
plane. Did I drink Red Bull?
Red Bull gives you wings. So you can actually go freely flying.
Wow.
Looking around flying. So this can be a game where you can fly around or you can drive around. You can go any way you want. And on top of that, if you really want to, you don't even have to go where we're going. We don't really have to follow roads at all.
Oh my gosh.
You can just turn into it. There you go. Now
So you
you're...
can turn into any type of vehicle.
As long as you bought it and you own it within the game, yes.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, if there was a traffic jam and you wanted to fly above it, actually,
Yeah.
tell you what, forget about the GPS companies taking note. Motor vehicle companies take note.
Have a little drive
A
of this.
car
Different.
that turns into a plane to rise above the traffic.
Go ahead, have a little drive off road and stuff. Look at this.
I
You're on a
remember
little
my
dirt road.
last. I remember
This
my
one you
last.
won't-
Oh.
You won't die so easily, okay?
Oh, that's good.
I mean, think you dropped off from a big thing and...
Oh wow.
See?
Oh.
This is how...
I crashed into a tree and I'm
You can
okay.
die. This is how
Wow.
open this world is. This is
Wow.
how far you can go with this game. You can go real wild, off-road. There's
Wow.
deserts and swamps. There's lots and lots of cities. I mean, if you live in the US, what are you going to do first in this game? Probably drive to your own city and say, hey,
I guess so.
I wonder if my apartment's in this game. You know what I mean? Anyway, what we'll do now is we'll get you back on.
I've got a road.
Oh, there you go. There's a main.
Oh, wow, I love they should make real motorbikes like this, whereby you never fall off.
So there are currently just motorbikes now these days that have a technology called self-balancing.
Oh, I just bumped into a horse.
Yeah, so that's similar to what you're probably not as extreme as what you've experienced here, but you know, self-balancing to prevent you like going around a corner and falling over. But there we go. This is a bike now, and
this makes me look as if I can really actually drive a motorcycle.
Yeah. So how about a plane?
And a car and a plane.
We're going to see if you can take off from the plane, hold shift, and then as you build speed, press S. S. You want to go up. Okay, there we go. You're in the air now. Okay.
Oh, is that a real person or no?
No, that's not a real person. Now, let me see.
Only where you see the red things.
When you see a name above the head, yeah. Okay, so now you are flying in the direction. See the little GPS that says you're 25 kilometres away from Salt Lake City.
That's like Fortnite, the way they do those stripes going past you. That's to indicate, obviously, speed.
So you don't have to hold shift anymore now. You can take your finger off shift, and you can use the WASD keys to kind of fly around. Have a little explore of this.
I don't like that.
How do you feel about just how big and open this world is? And there's the road down there. Want to try and see if you can land on the road as a bike? Ready?
Oh no.
I'll switch you back to a bike. Yep.
No.
Here we go. Ready? Bike. Let's see if you can land on the road. Oh no.
Not quite. Oh.
A nice try. So back in your car now. Now, what we might even do you just find the scenery so beautiful and
do.
nice?
I like it now. It's almost like sunrise or sunset. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. And you even if you keep your eyes out, you might even spot those green signs that say you are 35 kilometres from a real city, and you know that.
It really feels like this. The sun's drying up the moisture. It's almost like you can see the moisture.
One thing to note though is scale. Do you think this is the size of the real US?
No. It wouldn't be this small. I mean, the real US, it would be much bigger. So they've got obviously a few buildings that are representative of some landmarks and stuff, but no, they've scaled it down.
That's
obviously.
correct. So the game scale, it's a bit debated. It's not exact, but it's approximate.
What is it, like 1
in 36?
I was going to say 25.
So basically, in this game, you could drive.
Oh, there's real people.
Yeah, there's a real person.
Oh,
and
there was a bear.
Animal, yeah.
Was that a bear?
I'm not sure.
Do they have bears?
Pretty sure they got bears in the US. So you might notice now that you've come out of the bushy area. The trees are starting to die down a bit because you've gone inland quite a bit in the US, and you actually might even pass near Las Vegas. And as you know, what is Las Vegas? It's very deserty, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. They got the casino there, don't they?
They've got lots of casinos there, not the casino. There's heaps. Oh, that's another player that just drove past. Notice their car, how much faster they can drive as opposed to you.
What if I crash them? They're not going to be
That'd
happy.
be a bit pissed off, I think.
There we are, on the right side. I got past them. Oh,
where are you now?
Where am I now?
Now stop for a moment. I want to show you, because we don't have this in Australia.
What is that?
What is this?
Oh, is that snow?
This isn't snow. That would be awful snow graphics. Look, it's cracked and it's dry.
Paving?
This is a real place in the US. These are the salt flats.
Oh,
so
salt.
what? Yeah, this is all salt.
I was going to say, it looks a bit sandy now that I'm driving.
Yeah, you're currently looking at the Bonneville Salt Flats. They're basically a densely packed salt plain in Utah. It's a pretty good area to drive fast without worrying about crashing into anything, though, because you obviously didn't know that salt flats existed, did you?
No.
They even have something like this in Bolivia as well. Anyway, we might fly over this because it's still quite a while away till we get to where you need to go.
Oh,
that's another player who's flying. You can see a city over there, can't you?
I can, yes.
What do you think that city is?
Is that New York?
In the middle of a desert? New York,
that's
by the
Las
coast.
Vegas, sorry.
Las Vegas, yeah. So you'll probably recognise,
No, it's just lots of tall buildings, and I always think New York in...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's Las Vegas over there in the middle of a desert.
Yeah.
But over this way, we're getting close to Salt Lake City. And even flying and driving, it's taking so long.
It is.
remember...
No wonder I didn't get to it in the last one.
Well, yeah, in the last game, I think
And what
you
was
get
the
there in about...
scaling in the last game? If this is 1
it
to
was a lot.
36.
Well, that one, it was only a 2D game. Oh, see that flashing? That means there's a hidden item nearby.
Oh, can we find the hidden item?
Now, you quickly go grab
It's
it.
behind, isn't it?
Yep, so there it is. It's flashing on the ground.
Quick, before somebody else gets it.
It's not that hidden, and considering where you are right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
See, you're driving along desert now.
How do I get it?
Just drive into it.
I got it.
So this could make your current car faster. So little pieces that you can insert into your car. So we'll even give
So I
that a
might
little...
even make the 240 next time I go past the
We'll
thing.
give it a go. Let's see what it's like. These are your current parts in your car.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see you've got a motor core, an ECU,
And they're all
gearbox and
99.
stuff. They're all level 99. But if you want a faster car, and it says here your top speed is 225 in this
Well,
car.
no wonder I'm not reaching the 240. I thought
And
it was because of me. It's because of the car.
You can actually go faster than that if you're going downhill in certain situations. Let's say you wanted a better ECU. These are some other parts I found. I
Is
found
that
some
like
others.
with a computer CPU?
Don't ask me, I don't know. Okay. You might find a part. I don't know exactly which part you found. You found one of these parts here probably.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see here, the higher the number, the better.
Oh, 252.
So, and you
that
can
one.
see how it'll affect the top speed of your car. What's this say, top speed? 225 kilometers an hour.
Yep.
And that will make it 285.
Okay.
So that'll
that one.
upgrade the speed of your car, and you might want to put in other parts.
I think those ones are the ones that I found because it's green and that box was green.
We'll pop that in. Your now top speed is 315.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do is you can go around this world. You don't usually have all these parts found. It's just I'd found these parts when I was looking around.
wondering.
Yeah, you didn't find that many parts. You know what I mean?
I found the green though.
The idea about different colours like blue and green, if you put a bunch of green parts in your car, although you might have better parts that are blue and stuff, a lot of the same, you get like a bonus, a colour match bonus, if you match all the colours. But in this case, we'll just kind of put the best things in. Look at your car speed now, 362 an hour. Okay.
Oh, it's raining now.
It is. So the weather will keep dynamically
Gosh,
changing.
that's not bad.
Yeah. The weather will dynamically change as you play the game.
There are other players currently playing. What is the object of the game? Is this just an open world exploring
So you can
game,
do that and
or-
keep upgrading your car, but there are actually...
But I did find the Dropboxing.
There are other Dropbox like it's Fortnite. There are other challenges and stuff that you can do within this game that we're going to get to in a moment.
Like
as soon as
those
we get
speed
to Salt-
things going
Well,
past
that's one
this.
thing, but there's other things as well. Now, this is Salt Lake City. Do you know why it's called Salt Lake City?
Obviously, because that lake is salty.
But anyway, this just goes to show you how large and diverse this map is. You've explored barely any of this map. And welcome to Salt Lake City. That's quite the welcome.
Whoa.
But there you go. This is what it should have felt like when you played that other game. See, much.
Oh, can I drive that truck?
No, you can't. It's not Grand Theft Auto. You don't get in and out of cars. But here's Salt Lake City. This is a different feeling city to the other one. You know, it's a little bit less intense than the other city. Like, it's not a big, large city. It's a bit of a
She's
small
even
one.
getting bits of rain
Yeah,
on the
on
windscreen.
the windscreen. Well,
Oh!
not the
Well,
windscreen.
Am I viewing glass?
Actually, here you go. If you want rain on the windscreen.
Oh, that's
There.
viewing from there.
There's your rain on the windscreen.
Oh, I really feel like I'm in the car, actually.
Yeah. But there we
I
go.
prefer the view of the other
Yeah.
one, though.
This is an easier view when you're driving. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll
it
stop
is.
there.
Oh, he's running?
Yeah, because of the rain.
He's really running in a funny way.
Yeah.
You'd think that there was somebody after him.
You just travelled from Seattle to Salt Lake City.
That was much more
And
interesting than the last one.
It was. And it was only like this little line. You didn't go down here. You didn't explore any of this.
But just imagine going to
Across
all
the whole
others.
map, there's so many places in
Wow.
this, and you saw a bit of desert, you saw the salt area, you saw a forest, and you saw cities. So there is so many different places you can go in this game.
Yeah.
It's like insanely large. Grand Theft Auto 5 was about 80 kilometres squared. What do you think this is?
350 kilometres.
Over 5,000
Oh
kilometres
my God,
squared.
I'm so
And
wrong.
you thought that game was big.
I'm
You know
so
what I
wrong.
mean? This is massive. So what we'll
Wow.
do is I'll get you doing a little race using
How
your
many
car.
people made this game? Like, how many programmers put all this together? I
I'm not
wonder?
100% sure how many programmers made it, but we will do a race now.
Oh, look at all the people.
Oh yeah, different people playing the game,
Yeah.
Here is Las Vegas. Obviously here you can little castle things going. It looks so funny when you see like a castle.
Oh, there's that woman holding the thing. What's she
Oh
called
yeah,
again?
that's not the Lady of Liberty you're thinking about. So
no,
they
the Lady of Liberty
is in New York
in
City.
the water.
But, yeah, in the water in New
I was
York
wondering
City.
who put her there.
So you'll notice a few things here even, like for example, the Eiffel Tower is here, but that's not the real Eiffel Tower. That's Las Vegas actually has their own little Eiffel Tower there and lots of little landmarks. They make it quite an interesting, fun city to be in. Like you see, little things like that.
Copying other places.
Yeah, copying other places. What we will do now is we're going to do an actual race now. We're going to do a race
They should do their own ideas and make new and interesting different landmarks themselves instead of copying other places.
Yeah, we're going to do a race now called the Strip, okay? Now, this will be completely super easy for you because your car is ranked as 265 and it's recommended you have a car that's 140. So I'm going to get you the start of this race and we're going to see what it's like to race in this game. So let's see if you can successfully come first in this race that your car is completely overpowered for. So just follow the GPS, which you probably love. And you're currently
There's no other real players, are there?
8th. No, these are computer players. Currently coming 8th. You're driving on top of a building now, and this is all in Las Vegas.
Oh!
Oh no! Quick! Reverse, yes. Let's see if you can catch up.
I was doing so well! I actually got past all the others.
Okay, there's the one coming 7th.
Well, at least I'm not last.
Yeah.
I can see the others. Whoa! Oh no! Ah! He really doesn't want to be last. Oh, what was that bouncing thing? Oh, they're the cars.
Yeah.
Whoa! Ah! Oh!
Oh, you're almost gonna pass 6. Ready, turn here.
Ah!
And turn.
Oh no!
Okay, I don't think you can.
Ah! I don't think so.
Okay, well, unfortunately, you came 8th.
I
You
came
didn't
8th.
go in the top 3.
8th is a
But-
nice way of saying last.
Just for trying, you got $3,000.
Well, that's not going to pay for my car. And all the damage inflicted to it doing that race.
Yeah, well, looking around here, Las Vegas, you can definitely see
I like
this
the palm
different...
trees.
Yeah, this different style.
Oh, pink flowers too.
For a
look at the
desert.
seats.
Yeah, for a desert, they've definitely, turned it into something quite nice. See this feeling of Las Vegas, what it looks like? You've got all these buildings, and there's quite a few funny-looking buildings as well. If you have a look, like seeing the Eiffel Tower over there, you know that?
Yeah, that's quite funny. Makes you feel like you're in France.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And keep driving along and we'll have a bit more of a look of what this area feels like.
Ooh.
And look at this castle here.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me of Disneyland, actually.
Yeah, well, you can drive in if you like.
Really?
Yeah, drive into the castle. How cool is this?
Are you meant to? Oh,
Not
no.
really. But basically...
That's a good parking spot, actually.
yeah, no
That's
one
my
will.
parking spot.
Yeah, it does remind you of like a Disneyland type
Yeah,
thing.
it does.
Think of just how many different buildings and landmarks this game contains.
This brings me back such memories. I mean, I know that building's not Disneyland,
Yeah.
but it just reminds me
Of
of it. I went
Disneyland.
to Disneyland with my parents when I was 15.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a really happy time.
One of the places in Las Vegas
Oh,
is
wow,
this.
look at that bridge.
This is not a bridge.
Oh,
This
not
is
a bridge, a tunnel.
Yeah, and it looks really, really
Oh,
interesting
wow.
to drive through. And look at these, all these lights going on here
Yeah.
and casino-y type things. This is a
I
real
don't know how
place.
good that is for driving. I mean, very distracting.
And
You're not
there's
meant to
even-
be looking at your phone in the car, but I mean, look.
In real life here, see the top here where there's all those lights, there's actual little cables, and you can actually, you go from one side to another, like hand gliding from one side to then another type thing. You get to ride the cable, and,
Oh, really?
and there's people walking around down here, and you get to fly over them all. It's
Wow.
really, really cool. So that's a real place, once again, in Las Vegas. We'll take you to another location now. Instead of a car race, there's lots of different events you can do in this game. So I'm going to show you what is available in this game. What kind of activities can you do? Your car was looking awful, by the way.
Yeah.
So there's the typical street racing. There's drifting things, hypercar
Yeah.
races, and lots of skills around the map. There's also off-road things. For example, off-road races, hovercraft, which is, where you can go on land and on the water, and motorbike races, that kind of thing. But then you've even got other stuff like plane races, demolition derby, and monster truck stuff, and boat. We're going to do a demolition derby, which is, the idea of this is you're trying to destroy the other cars.
Oh, that'll be easy for me. That's my type of game.
You got to destroy, well, there's lots of different things in demolition derby.
I mean, they love me destroying operating systems. Diana destroys cars in Demolition Derby.
So, if you succeed in this one, you'll get $15,000. So, let's see.
That's not going to pay for the damage to my car or...
Oh, no. This is, you destroy the car. You use a special car. In fact, it'll switch to it now.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, your goal here is this. These are the other cars that you're going to have to crash. Not yet.
Oh, I've done three already.
Here's some practice. The best way to crash a car is like this. Do that from side on.
Oh.
That's the best way to do it. So when you're playing the game, you want to crash them side on. Ready, set, go. Crash them side on.
We asked ourselves, what would make Demolition Derby even
someone
more
did
fun
that
than
to
getting
me.
hit
Oh,
by
look
other
at that.
drivers?
Yeah.
Answer, getting hit by the
Oh,
arena
those
itself.
things as well.
Yeah, don't hit those. Those will hurt you. So what you want to do is you want to get points, okay? And I'll just pause it.
Oh, you stopped it.
I'll pause it there so I can explain it for you. You're already coming 8th right now. The person in front has 5,000 points
I'm
already.
good at coming 8th.
Yeah. So the goal here in Demolition Derby is you get points for hitting other cars. That gets you some points. You lose 5,000 points if your car gets total, like it completely destroyed.
Okay.
The best way to get points is to destroy another car. Look for a car that's weak, destroy it, and you'll get 10,000 points.
Okay.
So you're currently coming last, 8th with 0 points. So see if you can hit somebody.
I'm trying.
Front on doesn't get you that many points, but you got 4,000 points for that. That's a damage bonus.
Ooh.
Don't hit the walls, that damage. Oh, see, someone got quite a lot of points, and that really hurt your car.
Oh,
And you
no.
lost 5,000 points, so now you're
Oh.
at 0 points again. To get into first place right now, you need 22,000 points. You've got 3 minutes left in Demolition Derby.
Oh.
That's what you don't want to happen. Got a bit of points for that. You got 2,000. Oh, you got 10,000 actually, because you hit a few cars there.
Yeah.
Bit faster would be a bit better, especially if you can destroy a car.
So much testing
Here we go.
these things, I've still got bruises.
Oh, yes, that was great. You got 1,000 points for that you flipped him on his side. Oh, no, that's not. If you destroy him, you'll get 10,000. He's very weak. If you turn around and quickly hit him, he wouldn't take much to destroy him.
Ah!
Oh, good. But you've got to get the guy with the smoke coming out. You get an instant 10,000 points. You're coming 5th. You've got 11,000 points overall, and you've currently got 1 minute and 17 seconds left. So see if you can hit some people.
Oh, go.
Oh, he's already there. Oh, that...
Yes!
10,000 points plus 2,500.
Yes!
You're 3rd place now. You're 3rd. You've got 30,000 points. That got you like 2,000... that got you like 20,000 points.
Oh, no. Ah, I didn't want that.
So you're currently coming 3rd. See
Remember,
there?
this trap's
3rd.
not just there to get you.
2nd.
Oh, no.
You're still in 3rd, but only just in 3rd. If you can hit another car really on the side like before, you're doing well in this event. You're coming 4th.
No.
Oh, that was a little mini hit, but it didn't do much. You keep missing them, and you're almost dead now. I crashed you. Oh, no, it destroyed your car. You lost 5,000, but that's it now. But do you know what? You came in
I came
5th.
in 5th. I didn't come in my
mayhem
famous
for you.
8th.
You did okay.
I did alright. I was coming 3rd for a while.
So there we go.
Wow.
What did you think of that?
That was
And
actually fun.
yeah, there's lots of different events.
I actually liked that.
So that's your favourite event so far. If you liked that one, there are more of that type of events.
Bumper
Carnies,
Chaos.
Bumper Chaos.
I
There's
like
all
that.
different ones.
Queen of Mayhem. Now they named me. And you're King of
they're
Mayhem.
all very different
Carnage.
layouts.
That sounds awful.
So they're all the same thing what you just did, but different
Yeah,
layouts.
yeah.
Would you like to have one more go of it?
Queen of Mayhem.
Okay, we'll give you one more go.
Oh, no, I do want to see
Be
Carnage.
quiet. There's 2. We can't do too many.
Okay, Queen of
Queen
Mayhem.
of Mayhem. Okay. Oh, look, it's got those things going up and down at the edge.
Just like in chess. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board.
Oh.
You're currently in 3rd, so you're actually not doing so bad this time.
Oh.
So these ones are pushing, there's little things going up and down. Oh, point bonus that way. Yep, go through there before he gets it. Don't get pushed. And that'll be 10,000 points if you can get it. It's over this way. Oh, he got it. It's a little gold thing, basically. So you've got 5,000 points, but you can't drive up a wall.
I think you can I've been driven up the wall before. Oh,
no, so it's hard to, there's so many things going on. So you lost your
I'm not good at the Queen of May. I do want to do Carnage, though.
Okay. 1 minute left. Your final minute. Oh, that's good. Oh, point bonus has appeared again. Oh, if you could destroy him.
I'm trying.
This is hard when you're stuck, 7th. There you go. At least you didn't come 8th.
Yeah.
Okay, you wanted to try one more,
Carnage.
did you? Carnage? Okay.
Yeah. Do you think people actually go and do this? For real?
Yeah, in real life there's Demolition Derby, but I don't think it's this extreme. This is a little, it's like an extreme version. Okay, well we'll do the Carnage one. That'll be our last one.
Okay.
Let's see if you have any luck this time.
Oh!
Not a great start, but at least you're not last. If you can get that big hit and really...
That's a first step.
Oh,
Now show 'em
good.
how
That
you
was
did.
two. You're third now. You're third. All right, you're second. You're second. You're doing it.
Oh no!
You're third.
Oh!
Oh,
Need some
no!
time
You're
in the
getting
shop.
up
They're getting
It
up
makes
to
it to the
me!
shop.
I'm trying!
You're going so well before. You need a repair bonus right now if a green thing appears on the map.
Oh, I was doing so well and they
And now you're
ganged
in
up on
last.
me. Just cut it at second and that ended
No,
there.
no wonder what happened.
I came second. Just that'll be it.
Probably because it's snowy or something. Oh, 10,000 you've got for that. You're in 5th now. Oh, he tried to get you. He wanted to get you and he couldn't. It's frustrating when they're just out of sight, just like you just miss it.
Oh, I was going
And
for
then that
that
silly
thing. I was literally going for it.
Oh, he's got smoke. He's smoking.
I know.
If you kill someone that's smoking, it's a good thing.
I know I'm trying.
I
know.
That came out wrong.
Oh, did you see that?
I'm afraid I think it is the 7th.
Oh,
Oh, he's smoking.
I
I
know.
can't believe he's been smoking for so long and he's still alive. If you can kill him... No, you...
Oh, I'm
that's it.
smoking now.
Oh, if you
Oh.
can't beat him, join him. Okay. Well, there we go. We'll have a little look at San Francisco now to see if it reminds you of Driver San Francisco.
Look at even the
Snow on the tyres and
snow
stuff.
on the
yeah.
tyres and stuff and like mud splatter type stuff. It looks
Yeah.
real. Looks
Well,
real.
This is San
And the
Francisco.
tire tracks
Have a
and-
little drive and see around San Francisco. Remember those steep hills in Driver San Francisco?
Yeah.
So, and if you go
Oops,
fast enough
oops.
without crashing,
Oh.
you can almost like bounce over them. It's not as pronounced in this game from what I can see, but there's the Golden Gate Bridge over there. So you can really feel like you're in all these different places.
Oh, I like the pretty snow over the trees.
Yeah, that's something we just don't really get to really experience that much in Australia. But there we go. There's the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. You can
Yeah.
really experience so many places. And let's pop out of here. There's the Golden Gate Bridge. And we'll give New York a go. Let's see what it's like to drive around in New York. And how does this feel? A completely different
Oh,
setting,
this
New
is
York.
completely different.
It's funny how
This feels like a real mainstream city.
Yeah, it's really and look
You'd
all the
be in
ads.
paradise.
The ads on all the walls. Oh, did you go
Yeah.
fast enough? 284 out of 200. You did it.
For the first time! I wasn't even trying.
Yeah. Okay, well there we go. So that's New York. Oh, you know what you were just driving into? Probably wondering why it didn't feel like much of a city anymore. You're in Central Park.
Oh, I'm considering.
Yeah, that's why, because you're in Central Park now. It feels less city-like when you're in Central
Yeah.
Park, doesn't it?
I'm destroying Central Park.
Well, we'd better get you out of there before the council gets upset.
Oh.
So here you go, this is a feeling of like suburbs now. You've driven to the edge of Miami. Only the occasional house every now and then and, you know, that kind of thing. Yet then that's a total contrast to the way that
Yeah.
Miami looks like if you come over to the city. So you've got that full city feel. You've got the city over here of Miami. This is where
Yeah.
Vice City was set, but instead of the 80s, now you're in modern times. It's just insanity, the amount of stuff that they've got going on in this. Actually, you want to try and land on a building? Ready?
Oh,
yes.
no! Ah!
Oh, yeah, you got it! You did it! Well, there you go. You are
There
on
we
top
are.
of
I'm
the
on the
world
top, well, not
here.
of the world, of the
Yeah.
building. Oh,
But there you go.
and you
See,
can drive on this?
You can apparently drive on this. But we'll stop there and just
Can we
admire this
not
view.
stop and just, whoa! Oh,
There you go.
wow. And
So-
then up the stairs. Whee! Oh.
So what would you review?
Oh,
Now that was a trick.
that was a trick. Oh, now that's even a trick too.
What do you, oh, that was what you were up the top
Oh!
of before. So what would you review this game out of? Here you're in Miami. You've been to so many places. There's different weather and things.
I love the fact that this game, first of all, the graphics are amazing. The weather is spectacular. I
Yeah.
love the weather effect because it really makes you feel, oh, you can't go in the water though. Look at that.
Well, actually, you can watch this.
Can you become a boat? You can't.
Wait.
And now... Oh, now
There
a
you go.
speedboat.
I should have shown. There's boat
That's
races too. in it too.
wonderful.
You see? But there you go. You are now.
I'm on my way to Australia now.
They
there
don't
we
have
go.
Australia.
I know, but just we
Yeah,
could have
imagine-
finished it off there. thinking-
Imagine if there was a game that had the entire world, the entire
Yeah.
globe for you to explore, like full
Whoa.
scaled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be pretty impressive.
I like the water because it's less things to bump into.
Let's actually go through a little Miami River. Actually, Miami's quite a big city. Oh, here we go. Oh wait. Oh no. I'm trying to get you into the river. Just three,
Oh my gosh.
and we might make it.
Oh,
You did it. Okay, so drive
wow.
through Miami by boat now. Here you go. On a speedboat through the rivers of Miami.
I love the fact, as I said, the weather is spectacular in this game. It makes you really feel as if the game is real. The graphics are not bad at all.
That being said, the weather very quickly went from snowy to no snow.
I know, that's okay. The sun came out and dried it all up.
Very quickly too.
Well, that's okay. Think of how
Go
quickly...
slow here because you've died here 4 times in a row now.
Think of how...
So we're
Think
not
of
here in
how
the loop.
fast the
Yeah.
days are in Fortnite,
Yeah.
you know?
This
So-
reminds me of the Gold Coast, actually, doesn't it?
Oh,
Oh! You went over,
wow!
you went over
That was
something.
alright.
Yeah, so boat races and stuff in this would have you, like, you know, trying to go over little ramps and stuff, over bridges. But yeah.
And I
you're
like
in
the
Miami.
fact that you can do that demolition. I like that demolition.
Well, there's lots of
Who would have
events.
thought that I would have liked
That
that?
Demolition Derby is just one of the very, many events you
Yeah.
can
Oh,
do.
that's it. Look at the reflection there. It makes
Yeah.
you feel like it's the evening,
And
sun
the
is
sun's
setting.
setting,
And,
yeah.
I love it.
The amount
and
that
I
you
love the
explore.
fact that you can explore it, and it has. I know it's on a scale of 1 to 36,
Yeah.
but the thing is, it has real landmarks in it, so you almost get a feel for
Feel
each
of the whole of America, yeah. Each city
Yeah,
with
that's
its-
it.
And there's little. I didn't even show you.
I
a
like the
little town.
challenges. I like all the different things, and I love the fact that your vehicle can morph into anything.
Yeah, anything that you bought.
And I
that's
love the GPS system.
Yeah, excellent.
They should do that, and I love the experience of on the water, on the bike, and the fact that the vehicles don't sort of like, they can, like the bikes, they stay upright and they stay, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
you don't just die all the time and fall off your bike.
Yeah, exactly. Die and fall off your back, and then you die at that instant.
Oh, there was a bird up there. There was an actual bird.
Wow. What do you think about this scene? And look at the sky and the clouds.
Oh, look, it looks like it's really the evening now.
Yeah.
And it's raining. It's just started raining.
Yeah, constant different weather. Oh, there's a little
Right.
boathouse there. Yeah, you've definitely driven out of the city now. In
Whoa.
fact, let's switch to a car. You're on land. Yeah, see what I mean? How
Yeah.
interesting that is. So yeah, so much variety in this game. It's so many different things you can do. It's just absolutely insanity here.
Oh, it's great. Oh, I love the freedom to be able to choose what you want to do, where you want to go, what you want to go in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's and what you want to do. It's a game that doesn't feel restricted. Like, you can just do whatever you want in the game. You're really free.
Yeah, and the little
You know?
things to find, and if you want your car to be fast, you can try and work and see
Yeah.
how fast can I make my car.
There's
Can
just
I go
so
up to
many
400?
different things to do, and there's no restrictions, no boundaries in this apart from the USA.
No boundaries, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And another aspect of the game that I like is that
Yeah.
it's an online thing, and there's other players too.
Exactly.
I like that
Here's
sort of
little
thing.
bit of off-road driving because I didn't get you to do much off-road
Look at
driving.
this
Yeah.
ugly vehicle.
It's a monster truck.
I don't like it.
And that's travelling off-road, so
Yeah.
there's lots of different things you can do. Don't hit that thing. But there you go. That's, you won't be hired by any monster truck companies, I can tell you that. It's not meant to go up a rock.
Oh, I was trying.
Yeah, they're not that powerful.
Ah, well.
You go up a hill, off-road, but not off a rock.
Oh, there's other people up there.
And look at the scenery here. How different is this to what you experienced
Yeah,
earlier?
it's quite different.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Well-
nighttime.
Oh yeah, nighttime. How
You
it
see all
looks.
the lights.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I might even pop down into just a random spot here. This is in New Orleans. In fact, the next game you'll be playing is set in New Orleans back in 1899.
In
In the monster
monster
truck, there
truck.
you go. So there's what the nighttime feels like in the game. Another thing, oh, this is a thing. There's a little circle expanding. See that red circle behind you? And you've got to escape from it and see how many meters away you can escape
Oh,
from
wow,
it.
I like the effect of the lighting
Okay,
too.
quick, go. It's getting bigger.
Oh,
it's
I'm
getting
trying,
bigger.
I'm
Trying to
trying.
escape. It's got, I got you.
it
It's
got
like the
me.
storming fortress. Do you want to try that again?
Oh, that was...
You've got to try and
That's
reach
another thing you can
290.
do.
Yeah, there's lots of different things.
Talk about jam-packing so much stuff into a game.
Let's give that another little go and just see.
Not being a monster. Did you see that person sneezed?
Yeah.
Did you literally see?
They're not that, you don't hear them talking and stuff. Okay.
But did you literally
Yeah.
see that person sneeze? And that person
Drive
running?
through that and then the red circle will start expanding and just see how far you can get, if you can get the 900 meters away that it wants. It's called New Orleans Escape. So you got to, that's how far you are. The red circle's expanding. Just keep going. Any direction to get away from that red circle. You've done or you're going to do it, 940, but if you keep going,
no.
you can see how big you can rack your score up. It's coming. That's coming from there.
Oh, it's coming
It's
from
coming
there.
from
Oh,
there.
no.
Quick. It's about to get you.
No, it's
I got
me.
you. But 1,225.
Oh, that's so funny.
That goes online.
It's like the storming
It's like a high
fortress.
scoreboard, and you can see who can get the furthest away, and a
See,
better
that
car
would
might
be
not.
actually fun.
Yeah. So there's lots of little challenges like that. In fact,
There's just no restrictions
there
to this
isn't.
game.
There's a lot, and they focused less on story in this game.
Yeah.
The first game was actually.
I still like it. I mean, generally I like story-orientated things, but
Yeah.
I just like this because it's not restrictive and it's jam-packed with so much stuff, and I love the weather.
Yeah.
And the GPS. And the morphing vehicles. And I love the Demolition Derby. That's really good.
And here, what's this? A swamp. This is another escape thing where you've got to escape the circle.
Right.
Just get as far away from that red circle as possible and see if you can do it. But look at this area, it's a swamp. Oh, it's coming.
Oh, no. Oh!
I got ya.
God. Did you see hanging from the trees those things?
Yeah.
That's
So-
a nice effect.
So this
It's
is
a bit creepy, but it's a nice
it's
effect.
literally, your car's not doing very well in the water.
No.
This just goes to show you've seen desert, you've seen forest, now this is swamp. It's a
Yeah.
completely different feeling out in the middle of the swamp. And you'll be in this swamp in 1899 in the next game.
Oh, right.
The same swamp with the same city back there, but they call it a different name, the city. Anyway, that was the Crew 2 for Windows 10.
Yeah, great game. Plenty of things to do. Really jam-packed, actually.
Yeah.
Don't forget, if you're an Australian resident and you do want to join the Nielsen panel, which are looking to recruit new young panelists, please check out my link in the pinned comment.
Okay, we'll see you guys next time on Diana Games Through Time. Bye.
See you then. Bye.